shine on leather and high-gloss pointy guitars. Wild, fantastic, haute couture, tactile spectacle made for touching. Authors sprinkle breadcrumbs, historical notes intriguing, sends us searching. Speedy skater who scores short-handed, scores on breakaways. These things bring me joy. Hot tub, balcony, ocean view, moonlit romantic strolls, holding hands with my true love. All right, hello, and welcome to the Kyla Tilley Show. It's Wednesday, it's YouTube, it's 10 songs on a theme, and this week's theme, my friends, is cottagecore. And cottagecore is a term, hang on now, is a term, I was like, in case anybody asks, cottagecore is an aesthetic and design style that encourages adopting a simpler and more bucolic lifestyle. Its design characteristics include vintage and handcrafted items such as clothing, candles, furniture, and needlework. It's an internet aesthetic idealizing rural life. Anyway, the first time I heard that theme, I was kind of horrified. I heard that word and like, what? But now I have like cottagecore stickers for my planner, which has whimsical creatures, and it's very cute. So I've like embraced cottagecore. And I realized that I've written a ton of songs that totally fit this theme. So here we go. We will start with an oldie. On a dusty road in a small town in Ontario. Oh, wait. Oh well, we'll go with it as it is. I don't think I'm playing anything loud, so I think the settings on the volume should be okay. On a dusty road in a small town in Ontario, tried to get the kids to school on time. Married 14 years with nothing really the matter. Well, Eloise really had just one complaint. Now Eloise didn't ask for much in this life, and Eloise got little in return. She was happy enough in the town she always said she'd come back to. She was happy enough in the town that she never left. Wedgwood pattern, Sarah's garden, botanical Latin written on every plate. Driving into town to buy the groceries, pass by Mary Ann's store every week. And in the window and inside on the counters, Sarah's garden dishes were for sale. Well, she memorized every cup and every saucer. Tattered brochure stored beneath her bed, with her fingerprints tattooed on the display window, showing in this life sometimes wishing it ain't enough. Wedgwood pattern, Sarah's garden, botanical gardening tea party in a wild grove, all natural table and chairs, and at every chair a full place setting, matching spoons and all, and everyone who is anyone is there. Teacups and coffee mugs, platters and jugs, and soup bowls and salad bowls, gravy bowls too, flowers and butterflies, beetles and bees. Each piece is different, well knows Eloise. Wedgwood pattern, Sarah's garden, botanical Latin, written on every plate. Salt and pepper, never looked better. The ladybugs crawling all over the cups. The Wedgwood pattern, Sarah's garden. Right. So this next one I'm going to do, this is, you know, in the whole idea of romanticizing rural life, I suppose, I felt that this song fit in, and this sort of desire to get out of the busyness of the modern era. Modern life moves much too fast, slick and overwhelming. Excesses of everything, flashing lights, screaming phones. Surely there's a place to hide, sanctuary from the noise, shelter from the turbulence, serenity, repose. Flowers have nothing to say, flowers have nowhere to go, cast their spell upon a room, colorful, calming. Would that she could turn into a bee, then she could fly between the petals of each flower in the garden. Would that she need never leave the garden where the flowers bloom eternal. People can be perplexing, their motives inscrutable, they can be irrational, baffling, hard to gauge. Surely there's a place to flee, shelter from the confusion, sanctuary from the doubt, serenity, repose. Flowers have nothing to hide, flowers tell no truths, no lies, cast their roots into the earth, drink it in, growing tall. Would that she could turn into a bee, then she could fly between the petals of each flower in the garden. Would that she need never leave the garden where the flowers bloom eternal. Tempers flaring, cruel laughter of urban life. In the garden, cool and shaded, roses beckon through ribbons of sunlight. Human life can be complex, joyous and disquieting. What's the meaning of it all? Questioning, pondering. Surely there's a simple truth, sanctuary from the doubt, shelter from misgiving, serenity, repose. Flowers have time to bide, flowers with one thing on their mind, cast their seed upon the wind, propagate flower kind. Would that she could turn into a bee, and she could fly between the petals of each flower in the garden. Would that she need never leave the garden where the flowers bloom eternal. There we go, there we go. All right, we're going to switch guitars. We're going to switch guitars and we will play the ultimate cottagecore song. Which you may know. country garden. Oh, hello David, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, glad you're enjoying the guitar playing. I enjoy your guitar playing. How many kinds of sweet flowers grow in an English country garden? I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. Daffodils, heartsease and phlox, meadowsweet and lady smocks, gentian, lupin and tall hollyhocks, roses, foxgloves, snowdrops, forget-me-nots in an English country garden. An English country garden. How many insects come here and go through our English country garden? I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. Fireflies, moths and bees, spiders climbing in the trees, butterflies that sway on the cool, gentle breeze. There are snakes, ants that sting, and many creeping things in an English country garden. An English country garden. Fly to and fro through our English country garden. I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. Bobolink, cuckoo and quail, tanager and cardinal, bluebird, lark, thrush and nightingale. There's joy in the spring when the birds begin to sing in our English country garden. In our English country garden. Robin, don't forget the robin, don't forget the robin. And there we go. English country garden for you. I positioned my guitar stand in the most uneasy way to reach it today. All right, I'm gonna do a song that I wrote a little while ago. I don't perform this one that much, and I'm not sure why, because I kind of like it. I like this one. And this is about, well, this is about this is my most cottagecore song in the set today, perhaps. But so here in Newfoundland, people have cabins. In Quebec, they called them chalets. In Ontario, they called them cottages. But that idea of the temporary house out in the woods that you can go to get away from it all. And here they tend to be a little run down. Out in the forest, away from the light of the sun, by bramble and mounds formed by uprooted trees. Concealed in this place, it's my old cabin there in the woods out by the pond, exposed by the thaw in the spring. When I'm out here, push hard to open the door, settle deep in its groove. Taciturn windows give way to summer's mood. In this place, measuring time ceases, life eases out in the forest, memories hold. I was just thinking how much I'd love a horn section on that part. When I'm out here, I can't see the rod. When I'm out here, I can't hear the water leak. When I'm out here, I can't feel the earth shifting. When I'm out here, webs in the corners, nests in the walls. Shelter is offered and taken in its time. Mushrooms and molds making homes in the crevices. When I'm out here, I can't see the rod. When I'm out here, I can't hear the water leak. When I'm out here, I can't feel the earth shifting. When I'm out here. Here we go, Cabin in the Woods. I'm going to do a second cover. And this is another, this is probably one of the first songs I thought about when I decided to put this set list together, because this is absolutely, well, this is Spanish Pipe Dream by John Prine. And if this does not embody the cottagecore ethos, I don't know what does. She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Well, she pressed her chest against me about the time that the jukebox broke, and she gave me a peck on the back of my neck, and these are the words she spoke: blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and I acted real naive, 'cause I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the bar room and she did the she do. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Just as I was leaving, while she looked me in the face, said, "You must know the answer." She said, "No, but I'll give it a try. And at this very day we've been living our way, and here's the reason why. We blew up our TV, threw away our papers, moved to the country, built a little home, had a lot of children, we fed them on peaches, they all found Jesus on their own." Spanish Pipe Dream. And now we move into a couple songs about things that grow, things that you find all around you in the country, and I feel that this is a song about trees. I've written quite a few songs about trees. In fact, this weekly show's theme has been trees in the past. But I live I live this like cottagecore dream fairy tale life, and I look out my window and all I see is trees. So I thought this would be an appropriate song. For an event, Canada Tree Songs. There were 3 or 4 concerts where they had Canadian songwriters write songs about trees to protest the chopping down of a little city forest in Ottawa, which I believe has since been chopped down and turned into a parking lot. That's not the song I'm singing. Broken branches, imperfection, knots and broken branches, imperfection, knots and holes and gnarly things. Limbs spread out in all directions. There's no such thing as right trees. Trees just are. Intertwining endlessly, burls and bumps and nests ungainly. There's no such thing as wrong trees. Trees just are. Let them be. Craters, crevices, and deadfall, weakened boughs and rot unseen. Harboring the throng of peril, there's no such thing as right trees. Trees just are. Let them be. Trees. Standing dormant through the winter, bark and needle sheltering. Resolute within its armor, there's no such thing as wrong trees. Shifting with the winds, persisting through the years. No wrong tree. Broken branches, imperfection, knots and holes of gnarly things. Limbs spread off in wild direction. There's no such thing, there's no such thing, there's no such thing as right trees. There's no such thing as wrong trees. Alright, so we'll move. We'll move from the trees that are outside to the plants that are inside. And I think if you're going for a cottagecore aesthetic in your home, there's probably a fair few plants. And perhaps you're the type of person who walks past a marketplace and sees the bin of almost dead plants that, you know, some flower store has outside for people to take for free if they so desire. What do we make of this plant? Wilted, drooping, crumpled. To leave it seems sensible, but cruel too. It stirs some need to share this life, to make contact, advanced or not, until with care new growth pokes through one stalk's low. Cousins botanical along the windowsill, the porch steps, wait while our ministrations take their hold. We'll know when from decay a petal as the sun comes after night, and in a place of honor we coexist. So there you go, that is this plant. And I have to make a note for myself because it dawned on me as I played that that there's a collection of songs I'm recording that I think that should be among. And if you have an idea, you need to write it down immediately or you lose it. Next on the list is a song about fall, which I think is in the list because I think it's kind of a cozy song. This is one of mine. And it just kind of, I think, has a... Whereas the other songs on the set list today I chose for their lyrical content. This also a little bit for the lyrical content, but I think just for the feel. Stays longer, the cold sets in deeper. Gray clouds, gray mist, green trees turn to yellow, red rust, orange leaves fall, brown branches against the sky. So we've got two songs left. So that one is about fall, and this next one is about summer. And specifically, this next one is about summer in Newfoundland. And Newfoundland is a very... I was going to say Newfoundland is a very cottagecore kind of place. It kind of embodies the spirit of cottagecore, even the city. It actually might be a little bit more extreme than the average cottagecore seeker is actually seeking. But anyway, the imagery in my song about summer in Newfoundland struck me as fitting the theme. Gentle and warm, I hear the birds in the trees. Flowers purple and wild, bright in the air with their blooms. Cool summer breeze, pungent with salt, fresh from the sea, carries the cries of the gulls. All sparkling with dew, sunshine crowning the hills, peeking out behind the clouds, downy white clouds float through the blue, overcast gray, captures the warmth from the sea. The blue sky returns. Perfect day for a hike or a quick dip in the pond. Fir trees teeming with life fill the warm air with their scent. Too hot in the sun, too cold in the shade. Woods are swarming with flies, pollen's attacking my nose. Summer, gentle and warm, I hear the birds in the trees. They're loose summer, and that I have released that. It's a minute, so it would come in about minute 9 on a 15-minute long, mostly instrumental single, and I'm not even singing it. I composed it as part of music for a fashion show, and it was a summer fashion show, and the summer fashion show was called Loose Summer, so it was loose, flowy clothes, but it's also, you know, a play on the loose concept that is summer around here. But one of the models in the fashion show was also a singer, so we got her to sing the song on the music for the fashion show. All right, so we're down to the final tune of the day, and this is just about going for a walk. When you live in a rural, when you live the cottagecore fantasy. I was feeling kinda grumpy, couldn't be bothered with anything. Got up and put my shoes on, out the door, go see what's out there. I walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours, how good it is to go out for a walk. I saw what looked looked like bunny tracks. I followed them and fell into a bog. I scraped my knee as I crawled out and got feasted on by flies. Walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours. How good it is to go out for a walk. Dip my feet into a pond and stopped to eat some berries on its shore, where I was scolded by the birds, and then some squirrels told me off. Visited a frog beside a brook and picked some daisies for a chain. I dodged some ATVs and turned around because I saw a moose. Walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours. How good it is to go out for a walk. It's good to go out walking. How good it is to go out. It's good to go out for a walk. And there we go. And that, my friends, is another. I think I might be changing. This used to be the Weekly Wednesday Warble, and I thought maybe that's not a good enough name. So then I was like, 10 songs about, it's 10 songs about. And then I've been writing out my 10 songs about, and it doesn't always make sense, 10 songs about cottagecore, I'm not sure, but 10 songs on a theme, cottagecore. So I think that's how we will be naming things going forward. In any case, next week I will be back here. Well, I have been Kyla Tilley. I am a singer-songwriter, and I will be back next week at the same time. And next week, I'm going to be online a lot next week. Starting with Sunday, I'm going to be a guest on the Open Mic America, which is a live stream open mic event. So I'm excited. It'll be my first time appearing on that. Then next week I'm participating in a 5-song in 5 days songwriting challenge, which I'll be live streaming on my Twitch channel. Oh, thank you so much, David. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And next week the theme is going to be, because I'm partaking in this songwriting challenge, I don't expect to play any brand new songs on the show, but I am going to go with the theme of just artistic endeavors. Sort of the creative process is going to be the theme next week. So I'll be back at the same time. And have a wonderful week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is always a pleasure to come here and play these songs and chat with all y'all. Next time.